It's Duckpins and Dollars, the program where the money goes up as the pins go down. And now, live with Baltimore's biggest money giveaway jackpot, here he is, the fellow with all the dollars, your host, Dennis Murray.
Come on, hi! Welcome to Duckpins and Dollars. Oh, we have a brand new home pin pal barrel tonight. We put the brand new entries in, and of course our jackpot has been building. We haven't had a bowler in quite a while on Duckpins and Dollars, or rather, we haven't had a winner. We've had lots of bowlers, and we're going to meet bowler number one in just a moment. We have to add some money to the jackpot, and even $1,100. Here's bowler number one, Opal Martin. $1,100. You think so, huh? You don't feel lucky tonight?
No.
Well, you never know. It's a wacky game, this
I know
Duckpins. You bowl 2 nights a week in a summer league, right?
Yes, sir.
What are the name of the teams you're on?
One was a pin choppers, another the pace setters.
And now you're going to go ahead and finish up your summer league and then
We're
get
already
into...
through summer league.
Now you're going to start winter league 2 nights a week.
17.
Yeah, 2 nights a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
You like to bowl.
I do.
It's your hobby. You have a church picnic coming up. I know we talked about it earlier.
The 11th of September of this month, and it's at the River Valley Ranch, and it's we leave the church about 10 o'clock, and we're down there till about 6.
Okay, and what's the name of the church?
Carrollwood Baptist Church.
And that's your picnic coming up a week from this coming Saturday, correct?
The Saturday after Labor Day.
Right, okay. You have a lucky grandchild with you tonight?
Tino.
Along with the rest of the folks, let's have everyone stand and we'll meet them. And your lucky grandchild is lucky why?
I don't know, he just is.
He just is? Was there
That's
any
him.
particular incident that...
No, we was playing, the dice on it at Carnival, and I'd say, come on, Tino, you're 3. And I'd play 3, I'd win.
If you switched to anybody else?
Anybody else, I'd lose.
It didn't happen.
And that's Pat on this end, a friend, and my granddaughter, and my grandson, and my daughter, and my other grandson, and a friend,
Okay.
Barbara.
How about saying hello to someone at home?
Well, I want to say hello to my 2 daughters at home, and Cass, and my boss, and the people I work with, and all my friends and relatives.
All right, we'll let you select a home pin pal from our brand new pin pal entries. And your home pin pal is Mrs. Emily Sparks at 191 Plymouth Lane in Glen Burnie. Tino is rooting for you. Go get him. Opal Martin. There's $1,100 in the jackpot. Her home pin pal is Mrs. Emily Sparks at 191 Plymouth Lane in Glen Burnie. It's in the middle. It's in the middle. Chopped it. All that money in the jackpot. Well, we'll try and get them all down for $15 on ball number 2. Good shot. One, fly back, and they all go down. Mrs. Emily Sparks and you, Opal, have $15 apiece. Good bowling. Thanks for being with us on Duckpins and Dollars. We'll add 20 more to that jackpot and make it $1,120. Here's bowler number 2, Ernie Stokes. Ernie? We were talking earlier, you have a son ready to enter school.
Yes,
and I do too. Your son got what kind of a lunch pail was it?
Batman.
Batman?
Yeah.
Mine had a Snoopy and the Red Baron. And until I got the lunch pail, school was, but the lunch pail.
That's it.
He's in. He wants to go to school.
Show it off.
Do you have any other children at home?
Yes, I have 2 daughters, Cynthia and Bernadette.
Where are you employed, Ernie?
I'm employed at Rosewood State Hospital.
And what do you do for them out there?
I am a housekeeping manager.
Now tell us about that. What does that
Well,
mean?
right now we're in the process of housekeeping under contract, and my job is what they call a coordinator. In other words, if we have problems in the areas that designated to be cleaned by the contractors, they will call me, and I in turns will find out the problems and investigate and go get the housekeeper head and have the work done properly.
You were in the middle of vacation here not too long ago, and they called you back to work.
Yes, I was. The reason why
called you back to work.
Yes, I was. The reason why I got called back because we had to get things straightened out on the contract, and they needed some of my, advice according to contract.
Did you get things straightened out?
Yes, I did.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You like to play a little pinochle now and then?
Yeah, I love to play pinochle. I enjoy beating my father most.
Do you slam in pinochle?
Yeah. Get good to me. And
The cards, not the guy you're playing with,
no,
right?
the cards, not the guy.
Okay. Let's meet your family. They're with us tonight.
Yes.
In the second row?
Yeah, my son, my wife, and my father.
That's your son. How old is he?
He's 5 years old.
That's the one that's going to go to school.
That's the one that's going to school.
I'm gonna wave at him, but he won't wait. He's just looking at me. He won't wait. I want to say hello to someone at home?
Well, let's make it short and sweet. Say hello to everyone.
All right, we'll let you grab a home pen pal from our yellow door. Your home pen pal is Mrs. Anna Lowler of 414 Ruby Street in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. A lot of luck to you. Ernie Stokes, the lane number 1, with $1,120 in the jackpot. Mrs. Anna Lowler of 414 Ruby Street in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Ernie's home pen pal. There. Ooh, lots of wood, and there they go. $1,120. Bring the family up. Here comes the family, and here come the balloons. Mrs. Anna Lowler of 414 Ruby Street in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Your home pin pal. She splits that $1,120 with you. What do you think, Ernie?
Oh, boy, we're going to have fun.
You have lots of fun. You might take another vacation, right? Well, listen, congratulations to you, the entire family, and thanks so much for being with us on Duckpins and Dollars. There's Ernie Stokes. He just won himself half of $1,120. We'll be right back to meet bowler number 3. We're going to take a quick time out to look at these messages.
Only at Sears, a beautiful 8x10 full-color portrait of your children. Only 99 cents plus 50 cents handling charge. Actual finished portraits to choose from, not proofs. Extra prints available at reasonable prices. No appointment necessary.
A great gift idea. Pictures of your child in color. Choice of poses, just 99 cents per child plus 50 cents handling through Saturday at Sears, Washington, Baltimore area stores.
Isn't it funny how blind dates can work out so well?
Yeah, funny. It's getting late. 9:30. We better be getting home. Hey, I'm running out of gas. I'm running out of gas.
If your car isn't getting the mileage it should, you should know about Arco Supreme Gasoline. It helps keep deposits that can cause cars to lose mileage from clogging up the air passages of your engine. You may only get a little more mileage on it, but sometimes a little more is enough.
What causes itching? This is an important message from Blue Star Ointment. Stop the urge to scratch any skin itch. Get fast relief with Blue Star Ointment or your money back. As with psoriasis, cure is unknown, but Blue Star Ointment gives fast relief for most minor skin itches. Blue Star Ointment is backed by an unconditional guarantee, and if you're not completely satisfied, return the unused portion to Jim Borland Company for a prompt refund. Blue Star Ointment relieves itching fast.
John, you know you're my favorite ski instructor, but in the morning you have bad breath. You need Scope mouthwash. First thing in the morning, and your breath will really be fresh. That's it. I'll tell them about Scope.
Good morning.
John.
Hey, you use Scope too. I just tried Scope and my breath feels great. From now on, it's Scope in the morning. Every morning. I like your choice of women too.
You're looking at the happy face of Ernie Stokes, who just split $1,120 with his home pin pal, Mrs. Anna Lawler. We're going to meet bowler number 3, but before we do that, we add 20 to the jackpot. Of course, we start it all over again, and it totals 220. Here is bowler number 3, Ken Ridgely. Again, they didn't leave that $1,100 mark up there for you, but they had 220 to start with. Half of that wouldn't be bad. Enough to walk away with. You're a softball player.
Yes.
4 nights a week this summer?
Most of the time.
What was the name of the team?
Well, one was Yale Heights Athletic Club, and the other was Buell's.
Oh, you played for 2 different teams then. What position did you play?
Well, I played in the outfield for one, pitched for the other one.
Wow. That somebody told me the other day that there's, I believe, over 100,000 softball players in Maryland.
Yeah.
It's a big sport.
Every year, they have a lot more teams joining.
I am so bad at softball, you wouldn't even let me be a bat boy. I'm not kidding you. I am terrible in that sport. You're employed where, Ken?
Buell's, that's it.
And what do you do for him?
Well, we do all kind of mechanical work, drive to a truck.
And you're a sports fan in general. When I spoke to you earlier, you mentioned that.
We play football on Sundays during the winter.
I play football on Saturdays in the fall. Very carefully, I might add. Your son's a baseball fan. Let's have him stand along with the rest of the family. We'll look at the baseball fans. And is that Mrs. Ridgely along with us? Nice-looking family. And we'll let you say hello to some folks at home, Ken.
I'll just say hello to everybody.
Everybody in
Yes,
general?
sir.
Okay. Hey, you know something? We forgot to spin the home pin pal barrel. Let's do that right now. See, it's half empty, and I can do that with one arm. That's probably the last day today that I'll be able to do that. I'll get all the cards off the glass so that everybody has an equal chance. These are brand new home pin pal entries in our pin pal barrel. My housekeeping chore of the evening right now. Getting everybody's name off the glass. Now, pick a door and grab a pin pal. Okay, red door. Your home pin pal is Mrs. Catherine Boone of 3924 8th Street here in Baltimore. A lot of luck to you. Ken Ridgely, $220 in the jackpot. Mrs. Catherine Boone of 3924 8th Street here in Baltimore. Ken Ridgely's home pin pal. Strike. 1, 3, 9, and 10. This could be a tough combination for the $15 spare ball because that sleeper pin, the 9 pin sitting back there. Second attempt, and they all go down. Mrs. Catherine Boone and Ken Ridgely both have $15 apiece. Thanks for being with us, Ken. If you'd like to be a bowler on the show and have a shot at money, just like Ernie Stokes had a shot at $1,120 and collected a moment ago, send us a postcard with your name, address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, where you bowl, and send it to Duckpins and Dollars in care of WBAL-TV, Post Office Box 7195. Let's add some more money to that jackpot. $240 the total. Here's bowler number 4, Betty Mueller. Hello, Betty. You are a music teacher, right? And went back to work for the first day today?
Today was my first day.
How were things at work today? Very quiet?
Fine, no children.
No children. Now, you're teaching in the Baltimore City school system,
Yes.
right?
School 248. So it's in
And
Clare Lane.
School starts when?
Next Tuesday.
You're a music teacher.
Yes.
Any instrument in particular, or do you teach
Guitar.
general music?
Well, general music and guitar.
Guitar. When we talked earlier, I told you I used to play professionally the guitar.
Right.
And boy, I'd hate to pick it up anymore because, being a musician yourself, if you let something go after a while, it just doesn't sound like you remembered it sounded. Do you like the kids in that age group that you're teaching?
Oh, I like them very much.
I'm sure they look forward to seeing Mrs. Mueller back again this year.
I think so.
See all their smiling faces Tuesday morning, right? No one came along with you tonight.
No.
All by your lonesome.
Yes.
You like to do a little water skiing and snow skiing.
Yes, I love it. Snow skiing especially.
Where did you go to snow ski last year?
I went to Sugar Bush in Vermont for a week.
That's where Skitch Henderson lives up there.
I think it is, yes, but I didn't see him.
Well, I have never been up there, but if I went up there, he wouldn't see me either, so it wouldn't make any difference. Well, let's just say hello to someone at home.
I'd like to say hello to my mother and my grandmother, my brother, Christy, Michael, Linda, the Tories, Tilly, and all my friends and enemies.
Friends and enemies. Yes. Okay. The blue door this time. Grab a pin pal, if you will, Betty. Your home pin pal, Mrs. Helen M. Kelly of 5519 Ritter Avenue in Baltimore. Go get it. Betty Mueller. $240 in the jackpot. Mrs. Helen M. Kelly of 5519 Ritter Avenue in Baltimore. Betty's home pin pal. There's the first ball. Rolling pin. The 5-pin moves a little, but it won't go down. It's a good spare play on ball number 2. Off to the right-hand side, so we'll go with the third ball. It is, of course, if all the pins go down, worth $10. Here we go. Move over. Oh, he had to win 5 of them. That's $5 for you and 5 for your home pin pal. Thanks for being with us, Betty. We'll be right back in just a moment to meet bowlers 5 and 6 when we take the jackpot up to $260.